Very good. So now we start with means of transportation. Means of transportation, medios de transporte. So let's listen. Wait a second.
Read and listen. 1,
A car.
2,
A bicycle.
3,
A moped.
4,
A subway.
5.
A motorcycle.
So now we're going to read this again. Could you please, Maria Angel, read number 1, 2, and 3?
A car, a bicycle, a
Moped, motoneta, a moped. Very good. Could you please, Paul, read 4 and 5?
A bicycle and subway.
A subway and motorcycle. Motorcycle. Acuérdense que todas son cycle porque tienen ruedas. Cycle. But one is bicycle because it's 2, and the other is motorcycle because it has a motor. And please, Betty, the other 3. Betty? These 3?
Okay. A bus, a train, a taxi.
Very good. A bus, train, and taxi. So let's see what we remember. So, Saul, what is this?
There is a car.
Very good. A car.
A car.
Next, Maria Angel.
a bicycle,
Very good.
A bicycle.
Paul.
A moped.
Very good.
A moped.
A moped. Betty.
A subway.
Perfect.
A subway.
And Saul, the last one.
A motorcycle.
A motorcycle.
Very good. So now we go to this part, and this is how you take this. So, you go by taxi, you go by bicycle, or by motorcycle, right? So you can take any of these means of transportation to go somewhere else. So now you have to circle the means of transportation you hear, right? So you have to choose what you hear. So let's listen. Let's listen first. So what are these? Saul, could you mention these 2 means of transportation? Saul? Can you hear me, Saul? No? Yeah?
Yes, I hear him.
So can you mention it? ¿Los puede mencionar? What is this and what is this?
There is a moped, red, and pink.
So this is a motorcycle and a moped, right? Motorcycle and moped. Very good. Saul, number 2. This and this.
This is a car. This is a taxi.
Perfect. Number 3 for you, Maria Angel. Maria Angel.
motorcycle, a bicycle.
Very good. You can call it motorcycle, but it's a moped, like motoneta, right? That's the tiny difference. Betty. Number 4.
A bus.
A bus. Mhm.
Yeah. A green
Train. A train. Very good.
train.
And number 5, Saul.
This is a train. This is a subway.
Very good. So now you're going to listen and you have to choose what they mention, right? So let's listen.
Listen. Circle the means of transportation you hear. 1,
I go by motorcycle to the restaurant.
We'll say some phrases like this. I go, o sea, yo voy, by, to the, and a place. Like, for example, she say to the restaurant. So you have to listen. I go by moped or motorcycle to the restaurant, right? So let's listen again. Let's listen again.
of transportation you hear. 1,
I go by motorcycle to the restaurant.
2,
I go by taxi to the pharmacy.
3,
I go by moped to the bookstore.
Until here. So number 1 is for you, Mariangel.
I go to the motorcycle restaurant.
I go by motorcycle to the restaurant. Remember, here is the short. I go by motorcycle to the restaurant. Very good. Motorcycle. Number 2, Paul.
I go to the pharmacy by a moped.
No, number 2, you have a car and a taxi.
And sorry.
So by
Sorry.
car or by taxi? Listen.
I go to the pharmacy by a car.
By car. I go by car to the pharmacy. Los lugares en las oraciones, el orden es que el lugar se lo pone al final de la oración. So, I go by car to the pharmacy. Very good, Paul. And Saul, number 3.
I go by to the bicycle to the store.
To the?
To the store.
To the store. Let's listen.
Just to the store.
3,
I go by moped to the bookstore.
I go by bicycle or by moped? Saul, I think you were answering.
I go by
Bicycle or moped?
with the moped.
Moped to the bookstore. Remember, store siempre es tienda, pero bookstore, librería, right? So now we listen number 4. This was Saul, okay? So now we listen to number 4, 5, and 6, right? So let me delete the first one. Again, let me write the structure here. I go by train, bus, subway, to the, y aquí mencionará un lugar, right? It's going to mention a place. So let's listen.
4,
I go by bus to the Morton School.
Betty?
I go by bus.
Very good. By bus too.
I go by bus.
He say, I go by bus to the school. He say the name of the school. I go by bus to the school.
I go by bus to the school.
Very good. This was Betty. Next, it's Mariangel. Number 5, the last one.
5,
I go by train to New York.
Mariangel?
Can you repeat again?
No problem.
I go by bus to the Morton School.
Okay, it was number 4. Now number 5.
5.
I go by train to New York.
Mhm.
I go by train to the bank.
To New York. Nueva
Ah,
York, New York.
escuché mal.
Okay, but it's good by train. So now what you have to do. I think on Monday we have the introduction to the platform. Creo que el lunes tenemos la introducción a la plataforma, ¿verdad? Entonces ahí Saúl y Paul van a tener bastante tarea que tienen también atrasada, ¿ya? Pero igual les voy a enviar ahora su usuario y contraseña, pero aquí tienen una pequeña tarea. You have some homework. So you have to wait a second. I will send you this. Les voy a enviar esto que practicamos el día de hoy, right? And this is a conversation. And you have to record your voice. Tienen que grabar su voz. And record it and send it on the group. You can send it on the WhatsApp group. Ya están en el grupo de WhatsApp. Entonces lo pueden enviar en el grupo de WhatsApp. O lo pueden enviar directamente a mí. Please read this conversation model. Record your voice. Y graben su voz. ¿Ya? So now it's there. I already posted. Ya lo puse ahí. And just read it. Remember the intonation. Acuérdense de la entonación. Las preguntas son como así. Can I walk to the bookstore? The bookstore? Sure. And what about school? The school? Don't walk, drive. So let me play it again.
Read and listen.
Can I walk to the bookstore?
The bookstore? Sure.
And what about the school?
The school? Don't walk, drive.
Okay, thanks.
Very good. So that's it. Let me stop the recording.